Hello.
Hi.
I'm Brickeen, and I will be singing Caro Nome from Verdi's Rigoletto, and if there's time, Willow Song from the Ballad of Baby Doe.
Thank you. Thank you.
Great.
Bravo, that was lovely. You have a remarkably high voice. Good for you. That is super duper impressive. You have all the notes without a doubt. That's a real talent. Thank you for sharing with us.
Yeah, I thought it was gorgeous. And yeah, you got some high notes, man. Okay, I'm gonna go back.
Yeah.
Caro nome, gorgeous. Like gorgeous and charming as well. That spot, like right before you start the aria proper, where you did that like thing, I love it. I think she has though quite a ways to go, you know, and I wonder if you take that moment and like paste it to when you get to right, because that, I mean, musically it informs that, and it right after that moment at the beginning of that aria, you need a sort of stillness and still a sort of lightness and an airiness, right? He just left and you're like, oh my God, who was that? Like what? Yeah. Oh my goodness, you know? Yeah. And so I feel like you took it out and it was a little bit premature. Fair. It was charming and it was great. It was premature though. And I think it might help you to save it for that section.
All the energy went out when I did that.
Exactly. And right after that, right, gives you a space to exhale from that moment, right? So what you had, the phrasing in that moment, if you set yourself up for a little bit more like breathlessness or like that fluttery thing that you had at the beginning, you have more of a journey or a starker difference, so that you can really elongate those phrases and just breathe through them and bring yourself back down. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Dramatically, I think it'll help with the construction of.
I agree totally. If I can offer one thing about Caro Nome, just keep working on the Italian. Some of those juicy doubles in there, some of those really, one of my favorite things about singing in Italian is that you get to use the language in sort of use it to the character's advantage. Like in this one, you know, Gilda is very coquettish, I don't know if that's the right word, but she's, you know, kind of in a way, she's, you know, very excited, like, oh my God, he likes me. And I think the Italian can aid you in that, instead of, I felt like sometimes you were sort of trying to perhaps draw away from some of the crisper diction to aid your line, when in fact you want to do the opposite. You want to lean into, you know, ti scolpisci nel cuore innamorato, instead of sort of giving them less than I think I know you have in you. And the same I would say for Willow Song also. English is one of my favorite languages to sing in because it borrows from German, from Italian, from Russian. I know you feel differently.
Says who?
But especially for something like, okay. For something like this in a soprano's mid-range, you can actually like sing this like it's a ballad. It's a love song, you know? It's a sad, beautiful love song. And the more that you can draw us in with how you use the text, only aids these beautiful moments that you have in this, where you're just doing vocalises on you know. I feel like if you dig in more into the text, then it really lets those moments when you're just going where you just go like, wow, that's really pretty. And I feel like one helps the other very much so there.
And on that note, the life of a soprano, especially in the song Ciao, good for you. I mean, I cannot stand singing this song for multiple reasons, but what I will say is that we all kind of know they're coming, right? Those random like pops up there, and always held, and always we're anticipating it to be beautiful. You can't telegraph it. So like in the phrases right before those, or the phrases of those high notes at the beginning, really solidify intent in your expression, because once you get up there, you're up there and it's wide open. And nobody's asking you to be like, you know, while you're doing that. Nobody's asking that. But because it happens so many times, solidify your intention dramatically before you kind of, I mean, it just needs to be beautiful, you know, once you get there. And that's all I got.
Beautiful job. Thank you so much.